Assalamu alaikum. What's going on, guys? It's been a while. This is Ali, Revival of Man. No, I'm not in Ukraine. I'm actually by the there's a gun range. I'm at the archery range. Got my bow. Just figured I'd come out here. It's been a while since I've been out here. Take a couple of shots. Talk to you guys about what's going on in the world these days. God, it's been about 8 months since I've been out here, but it's sunnah to do archery, so I just figured I got the time. Apologize for the noise in the background. I guess they're loading up clay dubs for the guys to shoot their shotguns, as you see. So once again, I'm not in Ukraine. I'm not out here fighting jihad with a bow and arrow. So I don't know. It's been a while, so let's take a shot, man, and see what happens. Yeah, let me show you the target first. I would say it's about 30 feet out, 40 feet. I'm gonna try to use my 30-yard sight on this one. So yeah, so what's first? I did a post on Twitter about how social media can really it's a place where it can be used as a tool, or it can be a place where we ruin ourselves. I've done it, you've done it. The thing is, once again, alhamdulillah, we're right around the corner from Ramadan. It's like 10 days or something like that. It's gonna come up really soon. And so this is the time where we really get things right. This is a time where we reflect and we right all of our wrongs. So this is the perfect time. See, a lot of people, they say, well, Ramadan's coming, so I'm gonna be off social media. I'm gonna, be concentrating on that, and that's all good, right? But why do we not have the ability to just be more balanced and fear Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala when we are on social media, like the rest of the year and after Ramadan? I was saying in my Twitter the other day, like 2 days ago or whatever, that we ruin ourselves every day with our tongue. It's like some of us, we act like the day of judgment is not going to come, So let's take a couple of shots, see what's going to go. It's been a while, so let me see what happens. Bismillah. It's been a while. At least I hit it. Let's see what happens here. Another good show or podcast, whatever you want to call it, that I've been listening to lately is Safina Society, Nothing But Facts, with Dr. Shadi. Excellent show. It's an excellent show because he talks about like religious stuff. He gets into the issues, but he also visits the current events, what's happening in the world. Like today we were talking about the LGBTQ and how they want to push things on children. They want to go into libraries dressed as cross-dressing and read to our kids in libraries, public libraries, and they're so adamant to push this off to our children, but they themselves can't have children. So what's the whole importance? Without getting into much deep into it, you're not going to have kids. You can't have kids unless you adopt, right? So the big thing is, why is it so prevalent in our education system? How has any civilization in the world been seen as progressive and amazing because of sodomy? Like, how? Right? And there's no real thing to it. It's like they have no belief. There's no belief behind homosexuality. And listen, I want to make it real clear to the people watching this. Probably my YouTube channel is going to get canceled after this. I don't care. But I want to make it real clear that, like, do what you want to do. If you're a homosexual, do what you want to do. I don't agree with you, but I don't want to hurt you. I could care less about what you do, right? It's when you try to infringe upon my beliefs, in my traditions, in my religion, that's where I have a problem. When you want to come into our school system and, I mean, for God's sake, it used to be about mathematics, English, geology, this, that, writing. What the hell does a sexual preference have to do? Where's its place in society? Like, I don't get it. So in short, let school be school. Just let school be school. To you be your way, and to me be mine, right? I don't get it. It's unnecessary. Bismillah. So nice to come out here, mashallah. It would be better if we didn't have shotgun blast in the distance, but it is what it is. Alhamdulillah. Take a shot at the red target this time. See what happens. Oh, it's pulling to the right. I gotta adjust my I love archery. I love archery for a lot of reasons, but one of the best reasons that I love archery is it's sunnah. And I just don't understand why parents don't bring your kids out to the forest and like shoot arrows. It's sunnah. It gets your kids off of their butt. They can exercise. They can enjoy a sunnah of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. It's good times. You could be out here in the forest, fresh air, acclimate them to gunshots in the distance. I don't know. Brother asked me today, because I'm ex-military, on Twitter, if I was gonna do a video about my conversion. I might just do that, but I'd have to go somewhere else to probably do the video, because gunshots in the back, no, probably wouldn't be. I don't even know if the sound's gonna be good. Bismillah. Take a shot at that target again. Ooh, that was a good one. Oh, I guess I should say this now. I have a club in Clubhouse, It's called Muslims in Focus. So I kind of do the same thing. It's not as good as Nothing But Facts with Safina Society, but we actually do have Dr. Shadi come in twice a month on the second Thursday and the fourth Thursday of every month. Good times, great discussions. We have Sheikh Noor Saunders, many of you know, come. Try to have him on every Sunday at 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Yeah, but we talk about a lot of taboo issues. We talk about a lot of current issues that, the hard discussions that we as Muslims need to talk about. Islam has not changed at all in the 1400 year plus years that it's been around, but Muslims have changed. It's 2022, and there's a lot of things which are different in life these days, and so we need to talk about it. There's a lot of things, even 30 years ago when I became Muslim, homosexuality wasn't even talked about. It wasn't a thing, and it certainly wasn't a thing from the Muslims. Now it is. Now we have to explain to our kids about the LGBTQ community and whatnot. We have to explain. There's a lot of complexities. I mean, let's face it, social media. First of all, when I became a Muslim in 1991, there was no social media. There was barely, I don't even know when there was internet. It seems like the internet came around in the mid-90s or something, maybe early 90s. I didn't have it until, I think, mid-90s, late 90s. Yeah, something like that. I don't know. And Muslims started going on Pal Talk and seeing how bad things were. I think as Muslims, we need to really wisen up because things are changing. Things are really, really changing. Our kids are changing. Our kids are exposed to a lot of things that we weren't exposed to as kids or even adults. I mean, they have their phones, and it's like having a stranger. Like, Dr. Shadi, he says, it's like having a stranger inside the room with your kids every night. And there's a lot of misguidance inside of this phone. There's a lot of filthy things that they can see with their phones, with their devices, iPad, phone, whatever. Things have changed. And so they have changed. So we have to change, or we have to talk to them. Because, and I want to say this to parents, especially, if you are so strict, or your kids think that you would freak out, and they can't tell you anything because you would, send them off back home, or you would punish them, or you would lock them away forever in their rooms. If your kids don't believe that they can talk to you, the people that they should be getting information from, you, the parent, you, the father, you, the mother, it's a huge problem. Because if they feel like they can't tell you everything and confide in you on everything, well, they're going to look elsewhere. They're going to look to their peers. And what do their peers know about Islam? What do they know about decency? They're not even mature. They're kids. So you have kids getting information from kids. That's a disaster. So be a little bit more open with your kids. Don't go too hard. Don't go too easy. Everything is balanced. But minimum, your kids should feel like they can talk to you about anything, right? Just, reminder to you, to me, everybody. Got two more arrows, then we'll wrap it up, inshallah. Starting to rain out here. State of Washington, big surprise, right? Bismillah. Man, it's been a while. I had to wax the strings, clean off the dust, everything. Bismillah. All right. Let's go check out what we did. I think it's fair to say that Bambi's dead. I killed Bambi. It's a pretty good grouping right there. It's been a long time though, but I could improve on my grouping. So that's all I had. I just want to do a little video. I haven't been out here in a while to shoot. So remember that we as parents have an obligation to raise our kids. Not only to raise our kids, but for our kids to confide in us and and the complexities of what they're going through, how they're living these days. So be open to the things that they want to tell you, because there's a lot going on. Okay guys, assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.